What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video, and today is a very special day because we are completely transforming the look of the GTI because I have bought Airlift for it. It is going to look so sick and I am so excited, so let's get straight into the video. Right, so story time. A couple months ago I was scrolling through Facebook Marketplace, just looking for pretty much anything related to the Mark 5 GTI, anything I could buy and install. Didn't really know what I was looking for, but I came across a guy that was selling air ride that he had just taken off of his Mark 5 R32, and I know they have pretty much the same setup on the Mark 5 GTIs, and he wanted £850 for it, and he wasn't too far from my house. I've been meaning to change the suspension on my car because currently it is on coilovers. It is on the John Blue line coilovers, which I've done a video on ages ago, and they are the worst coilovers in the world. They are so uncomfortable. Every morning when I get in that car to drive to work, that little drives me absolutely fucking mad. So I've been meaning to get rid of the coilovers. I was thinking about just putting the original shocks on and then putting lowering springs on to give it the look and hopefully make it a little bit more comfortable. But like I said, I found Air Ride online. I thought this was the perfect opportunity, so obviously I messaged the guy, went down to go see it, and we made a deal. I ended up picking up the whole Air Ride kit, so including all 4 airbags, the airlines, the manifold, the wiring, the tank, the compressor, the whole lot, for £750, which I think is an absolute bargain. Right, so I actually bought the kit quite a while back. I would say back in like December time. I know it's been a long time. I haven't really had the chance to fit it up until now. So I sent a message to Cam from Cam Ice. I'll leave his Instagram right here. And what Cam does is he fits all sorts of things to cars, such as like immobilizers, trackers, ghost alarms, and air ride. That's what he specializes in. So I messaged him saying I got an air ride kit, it is secondhand, and I want to fit it to my Mark 5 GTI, and he said he'll help me out. So I booked an appointment with him and we're gonna fit the kit together. I'm not due to meet Cam until a few days from now, so take one last look at the GTI, because the next time you see it, we're gonna be fitting the air ride and then it's gonna be absolutely slammed. So I can't wait, let's get into it. And there is one of the shock absorbers for the air ride. It is a little bit rusty, but the actual condition of the bag is pretty good. So like I said, I bought them for £750. I got the compressor there, I got the tank there, and I got all the other bits on the inside of the car, like the other shock absorbers, and the wiring and stuff. I paid another £100 for parts, just like new airlines and stuff like that, because the airlines are a little bit battered. So yeah, now that that's it, let's get ready to fit it. I got all my tools here, so let's get it done. Alright, we've started building. I'm just starting by replacing all the push fits for the new ones. As you can see, they're the old ones. Got some new push fits on, and on the shocks we got some new airlines on. So that's a new one and that's an old one, so I'm about to change that one over for a new one as well to avoid any leaks. And while I'm doing that, we got Cam starting in the boot. He's basically starting with mounting all the manifold and everything down and doing all the wiring. So I think the last thing we're going to do is fit the shock absorbers. First we're going to get the wiring done. Cam wanted to mount the tank on its own separate platform, so he found some carpet laying around and a plank of wood and built this masterpiece. Okay, good news, all the wiring is done, the boot build is completely done, the tanks are mounted, the wiring goes through the front obviously we're going to tuck this all in. We're not just going to leave it like that. Mount it to the fuse box, and the other end is mounted to the battery. So yeah, it's all done. Time to mount the shock absorbers. Alright, we got it jacked up, got both the rear wheels off, and I just forgot to record this bit, but both the rear springs are out as well. Fucking hell. Yeah, both the rear springs are out, so time to get the air ride in. Right, so we noticed that this stud sticks out a little bit from the top of the rear airbag, and that needs to go into the top of this hole where it sits. So we're going to drill that hole a little bit deeper, and we're also going to cut this stud back so it's a little bit shorter to make it sit properly. Right, the bag is fitted on the near side. Don't worry about it not being at the top. Once the air is filled up, it will sit properly, and once the weight of the car's on there, so it won't fall out. The airline goes through here, through there, around the top somewhere, and then it goes onto the inside, which it goes through here and into the manifold. So yeah, that's one corner done. As you can see, we're just getting it tested, and it looks like it's alright. And then yeah, and that's the compressor. Time to do the other side. Right, so we've started fitting the fronts. On the offside front, we've already got the new shock absorber fitted. All we've got to do is mount the wiring as it comes through there. We're going to put it behind the wheel arch, drill a hole, and then put it through the inside. So the other end of the hole will come through here, and then mount it through the sides and into the boot. And on the near side, we've got the old shock absorber out. Time to fit the new one in, and then again mount the wiring, and then we're nearly done. Put the wheels on, clean everything up, and it's nearly done. Here's a little trick for you guys. If you're struggling to put the shock absorber into the hub, just put a bit of air in the system and bang, it slides straight in. And obviously it goes without saying, make sure all the bolts are 100% tight. Alright guys, it's coming to the end. We are so nearly done. Both the front shock absorbers are fitted. The wiring is all done and mounted through. As you can see, all secured down, cable tied down. It's running through the inside. Comes up through a gap around here, goes under all the trim. Goes all the way into the boot, which looks like that. So I have all my boot space, everything is mounted under there, all secured down. The only thing we have left is we're putting the seats in right now, and we're going to mount the the controller, and then put the wheels on, tighten it all up, and I think we're done. So let's finish it off. Alright, it's all done. The car's sitting on the ground, all the wheels are on. Now we just got to test it. Moment of truth. Now I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to show you guys the air ride on the day it was fitted. It just absolutely started chucking it down with rain. I couldn't have the camera out, everyone was getting soaked, so I had to just end the filming there for the day. However, there was a big car show coming up, the VAG show, which I thought would be the perfect place to show off the air ride on the GTI, so that's what I did. Check it out.
I want the power, but I want the love and respect first on top of this tower. I'm just checking on my net worth. I come for what's ours. You just only want to check first. I come for what's ours. Let's I come for your neck first. I want the power, but I want the love and respect first. Said I want the power, but I want the love and respect first. Yeah, I want the power, but I want the love and respect first. Yeah, I want the power, the love and respect first. but I want the love and respect first. On top of this tower, I'm just checking on my net worth. I come for what's ours.
And there it is, guys, some absolutely amazing cars at the VAG show last night. There's one last look at the Slam GTI. I think it looks amazing. I can't wait to show it off at more car shows. And that is it from me today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Yeah, I want the power, the love and respect first.